What's up, Panda Gang? I'm starting a new series playing the new leader, Theodora, with 8 civilizations in a 2-player duel map of the 7 Seas variety. This will no doubt be a great challenge, as each city and move will be crucial to victory. Now, before we get started, let's take a look at Theodora's special abilities. Metanoia, this means holy sites give you culture equal to the faith adjacency bonus. Also, farms provide you with faith adjacency bonus, which is going to double up your culture on the holy sites and give you more faith on their special entertainment districts, the Hippodrome. Combat units also get a buff. You get +3 combat strength and religious strength for each of the holy cities that you conquer, including your own. So just founding in your own religion here is pretty attractive. And there's the added wrinkle of an extra great profit point for any city with a holy site, as well as your religion being spread to nearby cities when you defeat any kind of unit. So my understanding is this already happens when you win in theological combat, but sounds like any unit's going to have the same impact now. The unique unit is the Drummond. This is just a buffed up quadrireme against other units. And their Hippodrome unique district replaces the entertainment complex, gives you amenities, it's cheaper to build, and you also get a free heavy cavalry unit when you build this district. Now, examining our starting location, there's 2 things I want to do. One, I want to save the tile that my settler's currently standing on, the 2 food, 2 production tile, because that's sweet to have at least one of those in your starting empire. And the second thing is I want to be able to put down a holy site right here. I'm going to place down the tack for you. This holy site here, it's next to a mountain, so you're already getting +1 faith and culture. And on top of that, it's next to all these possible farming tiles. As you can see, we've got a pretty sweet floodplains going on over here, and I want to make the most of that. So what I'm going to do is forego the housing boost of settling by the river and settle here on the silver. This is going to give me a pretty awesome tile that my city settled on. I get a luxury, and I'm also getting 3 gold extra, which is almost 1 production, and gold's more versatile anyways. Long term, the plan is going to be to put down an aqueduct on this tile here, and then we can think about putting an industrial zone down on this tile, because we'll have the aqueduct, the city, and we can get mines 1, 2, 3, 4 mines down to give us even more industrial zone adjacency bonus. My early game plan is to rush for religion, get a holy site down, so we'll go straight for astrology. And enough talking about the future, let's get to the here and now. We'll get this warrior to start scouting around. And because this map is so tight, 8 players on a 2-player map, I'm going to go for a slinger instead of a scout. And I don't even know if I'll be going for the scout until a few turns down the line. I'm expecting to find some kind of civilization soon. I wonder what turn that might be on. I'm going to guess turn number, we're on 3? Let's say turn number 6 at least. Keep on moving along. We found a tribal village. That's awesome. And who's this? A city-state. Not bad, and we met here first. We're getting +1 faith per turn. That worked out really well. Still nobody. Let's grab that hut. Knowledge of the wheel. Don't turn your nose up at that. We've got 3 more turns for the slinger, and then I think I might go straight for a settler and try and carve out some kind of space for myself here on the map. So here's one of those bonus resources from the Civitas Resources mod. It's the camels. So you get some desert tile that would before do nothing, and now you get some camels, man. They're pretty sweet. Finally, we've got our slinger built. I'll send them eastward. Some more plains area. Nice. Looks like we've got our first friend here, and no one better to have as your next door neighbor than Macedon. Yeah, definitely gonna invade me. Right on. At least we're off to a good start. He's telling me where his capital is. I'm definitely gonna send him a delegation. I've got quite a bit of gold from working that silver. And you know what? Maybe he'll end up being my friend in the end. +3 and -3. So right now, let's just not mess anything up. With 1 more turn until growth, I want to plug in a settler, but I can't just yet, so I'll put 1 turn into a scout. Oh, what have we found here? I see some kind of faith and gold action going on for no reason. That might be some kind of natural wonder. Now the Constantinople's at 2 pop. Let's swap into the settler. It's not really going to grow much anyways. The housing's not so great, and also the food situation isn't ideal either. As for where to put them, I like the idea of this floodplain area around here. You got a bit of protection from this mountain range from the Macedonians. Now, I'm not sure how loyalty is going to play into this once, you know, the settler actually gets built in 12 turns. But hopefully we can secure a spot here, or maybe something else to the east. And there we go, the delicate arch. That'll boost our astrology. The actual wonder itself we won't be able to make much use of. But that's pretty sweet timing. 3 turns until we can get to astrology. Unfortunately, we're going to have this settler coming out in 12, so I don't know if the timing works out perfectly. Found another tribal village to the east, right on, and some spices. Still no one this way. I wonder if this is sort of an island situation here. Oh, looks like a barbarian unit. I'm gonna start sending this warrior back either way, barbarian or not. It's a little bit worrisome having a warmonger nearby, so good to have you guys back in defense. And we take a shot at this guy. 38 damage. I'd like to get that archery boost by killing this unit with the slinger. Either way, I don't want this scout seeing my city, that's for sure. Okay, the scout's called for his big bro to show up. Gonna have to back off from this fight. Astrology is complete, but we won't be able to actually build the holy site for 8 turns because I want to build this settler. In the meantime, something I can do other than to produce things with production is buy things with gold. At 11 per turn, 90. I think I can buy a builder in, what's that, about 11 turns. So I'm gonna go for mining, and then we can pick up these diamonds here, diamonds over here. Our people will be super happy, or we can sell it off to get even more gold. And that spearman's coming after us again. I've retreated a decent bit back to my city, so I'll be able to heal up if I need to soon. Just gonna stand here across the river. Hopefully he comes and tries to fight me here, and I get the river buff to help me out. I actually see another tribal village, so I'm gonna have this warrior skirt around the north here, try and pick up this village, and then help with my slinger keep like hoping that they're not totally destroyed by the spearman by then. Looks like nothing happened. Okay, we'll just take a shot at the spearman. He's happy to hang out here. Okay. We got policies now too. This is perfect timing. Sub in the unit strength against barbarians. And I'm gonna plug in production too. Now I probably would have gotten God King if I didn't meet that city state and already have +1 faith per turn. But our home city here, capital city, is a little bit weak in terms of production. We've got the 2 here and the 2 over here, but we're not growing. So we're gonna really need those 2 tiles to carry us. We'll shoot at this guy again. Pretty confident we can win this fight now, even if he decides to get aggressive. Now normally I go along the bottom side of the tree because I like traders. Early Empire is great. I can start trading my open borders with my neighbors, and then, you know, they won't dislike me quite so much. I am gonna be buying out a builder pretty soon. That'll boost craftsmanship. And then working here towards the government plaza, this gives you +8 loyalty per turn. And when you're in a tiny dual map with 8 players, you're gonna wanna have every single loyalty trigger lever that you can pull. Like, you can already see the loyalties creeping up a bit here. And we really do need to get a city somewhere in this area, or we're just gonna miss out on a whole ton of land. So having the option to build something like a government plaza to give us +8 loyalty, that can be the difference between getting a new city and not. The spearman, man, there's something wrong with him. He's just sitting here. Okay, bye-bye. And I found some more barbarian action going on here to the north. That's a little bit worrisome. They're coming at me. They're doing the cross the river trick. Come on, man. I do that. All right, let's see. That's a good bit of damage. I think we can go for it. Alexander's saying some suggestive things here. Oh, man, huge flood, but it's only buffed our tiles. That's sweet. +1, and now we got a sweet food tile down here. Right on. Our slinger did get damaged, but they have a promotion, and I have the opportunity to go for a kill here on the spearman. That's gonna give me the boost. Secure that. I'm gonna get greedy and go for it, and then we'll worry about healing him up and retreating later. I saw there's a new barbarian down here. And our other fight here with the slinger, oh, this is a little bit scary because if I don't finish him off, he might finish me off across the river. You know what, I'm just gonna return back to my lands because I've got enough problems to the east. Okay, yeah, so this slinger's in a little bit of trouble. Just a slight pickle. Let's get him out of here. We can promote next turn. Their slinger has decided to get a little bit aggressive, go across the river over here so we can finish them off. Nice, and there's another camp. My goodness, this is pretty scary. But we've just had our settler made. He's not gonna go east. Let's send him west and he can take one of these tiles over here. Constantinople back down to 1 population. It's gonna grow in 8 turns. Don't believe this tip down here. Look at the tooltip down here. We're gonna plug down that holy site right on our marker. And it's saying 10 turns, but once we grow, you know, we'll get that a little bit quicker. We've got our builder coming out in just 4 turns. That's gonna help with the housing, and hopefully we can get some luxuries too. Get some diamonds going on, make some money.